The poor Minecraft horse. Alone, forgotten, nobody wants them, nobody does anything with them. Once you get your elytra, they are basically useless. There's honestly a lot to be improved here. The Minecraft horse is a good starting point, but there's a lot that this majestic creature lacks. So I've gone ahead and installed a bunch of mods that makes horses significantly better. You may have noticed that I am currently stranded on an island surrounded by water. Usually, you're having to break some blocks, so we can just punch a few blocks, and then you're having to build a pillar all the way to the other side. Well, this first mod I've installed completely removes having to do that, because horses, now, like in real life, realistically, can swim. They can swim now. This is what horses should do. Horses should swim. This is what horses should do. Why do they not swim, Mojang? Huh? Why do they not swim, Mojang? Horses in real life can actually swim. I no longer have to build a stupid bridge. I can just swim. So if you're going to use a horse regularly, I highly recommend that you install this mod. Now, the next thing that I find a little frustrating about horses is that you can't actually see their stats. I don't know how high this horse can jump. I don't know how fast it can run. And let me just place a couple of blocks in. Let's see if our horse can jump 3 blocks, shall we? We have to do this painstakingly annoying process. Yep, it can jump 3 blocks. This is actually a pretty good horse. We have to do this annoying thing. This is just annoying. Well, that's where this next item comes into play. I'm going to craft a monocle, which is very fitting for me. Well, I'm about to put a monocle over my monocle. But anyway, what this does is it allows you to see your horse stats. It is very handy to be able to know what specific stats your horse actually has, and then obviously this only appears when you're wearing the monocle, so this isn't constantly on your screen. So you just literally pop the monocle on, and then you can see the stats. Take the monocle off, and the stats are gone. It's just useful. What is going on with the clouds? Whoa, that's not right. Have you ever seen clouds with lines before? I don't know what's going on there, but that's not right. So let's continue on with the frustrating things about horses. I'm going to park my horse, let's just say over here. And oh, I have to get off my horse because I forgot something. Let me just run all the way back over here. And my horse is so far away. What will I ever do? Well, I can just... I love this mod. It is called Callable Horses. You do a fun little whistle and the horse will come to you. And then if you're extremely far away, it will teleport to you no matter where you are in the world. Now, this doesn't just work with any horse. You do have to actually assign the horse. All you do is press P. But this is already my personal horse, so it's just telling me that it's already my personal horse. But if you had another horse, you just press the P button or whatever key you assign it to, then it will set that as your personal horse. And then no matter where you are in the world, it will always come to you. I'm in the snowy plains 1,600 blocks away, but my horse is nowhere to be seen. Well, I just press V and it's here. It's a little powerful. I've got no idea if this is going to work, but let's give it a try. Let's see if we can summon our horse through dimensions. Oh my god. It worked! That's insane! Does this work in the end as well? It works in the end. This is ridiculous. And oh wait, I just realized I've trapped myself here, haven't I? Now, this next mod isn't exactly a horse-related mod. You may have noticed while I've been riding this horse, my cape's actually been moving. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that nice motion. While it doesn't actually do anything to the horse, it does add a bit more realism to when you're riding the horse because your cape actually moves. You actually have some nice little wavy motions to your cape while you're riding your horse. And I quite like it. It's a simple mod, but it's effective. Now, the only interesting thing you can actually do with horses is put armor on them. But that's kind of where the customization on the horse armor ends. You pop the armor on your horse, and that's it. That's all you can do. You just put the armor on the horse. But I have installed a couple of mods that make it a little bit more interesting. And the first mod I've installed is called Horse Armor Tweaks. It's a very simple mod, but it gives the different horse armor buffs. So now when I put the leather horse armor on my horse, it will gain 5% horse jump strength and 5% speed. With each set of armor, you get better and better stats. And I kind of want to see how much that improves the stats by. Wow. Diamond horse armor is actually now extremely valuable, and there's something else you can do to make it even more valuable. You can now apply protection. So your horse is not only going to be faster and jump higher, it's also going to be better protected. They're honestly extremely simple mods, but they add so much. Now these mods are pretty cool for making horses better, but what about the experience? For me, riding a horse isn't the best experience in the world. Look at this. You have one fist sticking out as usual, and the horse animation is kind of mundane, and then even in third person it doesn't really look much better. So I've just gone ahead and enabled fresh animations, and you can see the difference already. It's pretty substantial. Like, look at that. The horse actually has some very horse-like animations, and it just makes a world of difference, especially when you're riding. Like, look at this. This looks so much better already. It's such a big improvement, but how do you make this visual experience even better? Well, I've installed a mod called First Person Model, and that's it. That's all it does. You have a first person perspective in Minecraft, so instead of your fist being up, you can, whoa, I have a body. You can ride the horse, and it looks like you're actually holding the reins. I mean, I've also installed the Not Enough Animations mod, which applies the same effect in third person. Like, look at this. This is already so much better. It looks like your horse is actually running. And you might have already noticed that I do have another mod installed here. It's called Better Third Person. So I can turn around like this, and it doesn't lock onto the back of my character. You can actually see me rotating. You can move this around to pretty much anywhere you want. It's a full 360 rotation, which makes maneuvering around on a horse a lot easier. It just gives you a lot more control. Like, look at this. You could not do this in vanilla Minecraft. This looks incredible. Now, of course, there is another way you could make the third person experience even better. There's a mod called shoulder surfing, and this is what it does. Like, look at this. This is incredible. And another great thing about this mod is you can change which shoulder you're on. So I am now on the left shoulder, and then I can change it to the right shoulder. I can also adjust the distance, so I can go really, really quite close to the point where you're on the horse head. We're on an epic horsing adventure. This is an awesome shot. I love this. This looks insane. And then if we go into F1 mode, it looks even more insane. Look at this. This is almost cinematic. This looks like I'm in first person, but I'm not. I am in third person right now. Now, again, I wouldn't really say this does anything specifically for horses, but I am a big fan of how horses look with shaders on. Shaders just make things look so much better. Why are you going up the mountain? Stop it. Come here. Good horsey. Look at this. Look at how cinematic this is. However, there has always been one very annoying feature when you're riding a horse, and that is when you have to shoot a bow. So I want to shoot this cow. If I want to shoot this cow over here, I have to rotate with the horse, and I have to stop the horse. If I try and shoot while I'm riding the horse and I like go past it, I have to turn the horse around. Then I can shoot the cow. I can't just turn. I have to turn the horse around. Then I can shoot the cow. Turn the horse around. Then I can shoot the cow, and I'm also likely going to miss because my aim is terrible. But there is a little mod called Horse Combat Controls, and I currently have it set to one of my mouse buttons. If I press this button, it doesn't look like anything's happened, but check this out. Well, I can do a full 360 turn. This mod also works with the first person model. This is so cool. I can move around. And look at that. Oh, got you. I got that cow. However, it doesn't really work in third person with these mods installed. Like, I can't really look around properly. It doesn't really work with the shoulder surfing mod so much because you kind of can do the 360 turns anyway. So I definitely recommend that you play this mod with the first person model mod. And if you want, you can also just play the mod by itself without any of these other mods installed, because they do kind of interfere with one another. And then if you want to stop it, you just press the button again, the horse stops. And you can also adjust the speed the horse goes. So I can just tap the arrow keys So I can just tap backwards and forwards and it adjusts the speed of the horse. Like, I'm going at a pretty slow pace right now. This looks so cool. I definitely recommend you check out some of these mods. They will all be linked in the description for you to download for yourself. I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, then, you know, subscribe. It helps out the channel, and hello. It helps out the channel a lot, and honestly, the last video was really successful, and I cannot thank you enough for that. Can this horse just get out of my face? Like... And let me know in the comments what your favorite mod was. I personally think my favorite mod was Callable Horses. This mod is so good. Like, it's such a lifesaver. If your horse happens to be in danger, then you can just whistle it out of danger. Let's say your horse happens to be in some danger. Let's say it happens to fall into some lava. Oh no! My poor horse hits it! Oh god, this went so wrong! Oh no!